Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, everyone. Sabah al khair. Welcome back to Cpsa's Daily Morning Assembly.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين الله لا إله إلا هو الحي القيوم لا تأخذه سنة ولا نوم له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض من ذا الذي يشفع عنده إلا بإذنه يعلم ما بين أيديهم وما خلفهم ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء وسع كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤوده حفظهما وهو العلي العظيم أصبحنا وأصبح الملك لله والحمد لله لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له له الملك وله الحمد وهو على كل شيء قدير ربي أسألك خير ما في هذا اليوم وخير ما بعده وأعوذ بك من شر هذا اليوم وشر ما بعده ربي أعوذ بك من الكسل وسوء الكبر ربي أعوذ بك من عذاب في النار وعذاب في القبر. We have reached the morning, and at this very time unto Allah belongs all authority, and all praises for Allah. None has the right to be worshipped except Allah alone without partner. To Him belongs all control and praise, and He is over all things powerful. My Lord, I ask you for the good of this day and the good of what follows it, and take refuge in you from the evil of this day and the evil of what follows it. My Lord, I take refuge in you from laziness and senility. My Lord, I take refuge in you from torment in the fire and punishment in the grave. بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. In the name of Allah, with whose name nothing is harmed on earth nor in the heavens, and He is the all-seeing, the all-knowing. رضيت بالله ربا وبالإسلام دينا وبمحمد نبيا. I am pleased with Allah as the Lord, and Islam as a religion, and Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam as a prophet. اللهم إني أسألك علما نافعا ورزقا طيبا وعملا متقبلا. O Allah, I ask you for beneficial knowledge, goodly provision, and acceptable deeds. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله والحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن والاه وبعد. Welcome back, everybody. Jazakumullah khairan. Ishaq for doing the recitation and translation. The hadith for today, Anas ibn Malik radiyallahu anhu, أن رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم قال: لا تباغضوا ولا تحاسدوا ولا تدابروا وكونوا عباد الله إخوانا ولا يحل لمسلم أن يهجر أخاه فوق ثلاث. متفق عليه. Anas ibn Malik radiyallahu anhu narrated that Allah's Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam said, do not hate each other, do not be jealous of each other, and do not desert each other. O Allah's worshippers, be brothers. It is not permissible for any Muslim to desert, meaning not talk to, cut off ties with, his Muslim brother for more than 3 days. Bukhari and Muslim. Sometimes in life things happen, right? Sometimes we get into arguments, we get into discussions and things of that sort, and sometimes they can get heated. But what happens is that when we create that distance and space between us, yes, there's a cool down period, but then we have to come back and then say salam to each other, try to make things up. Because a lot of times what happens is that when that period gets extended, people just realize that they're mad at each other, but they forget why. And Shaitan uses that to create divisions and barriers between us. So it's very important that we implement this hadith of the Prophet ﷺ to prevent it from getting to that point in the first place, of not being jealous of each other, not wanting bad for each other, always wanting good for each other. But if something happens, begin to argument, disagreement, that will happen in life, then we try to patch it up as soon as possible. And in another hadith, the Prophet ﷺ said the better of the two is not necessarily the one who's right, but the one who starts with salam. So it's very important for us to try to patch up things. And if we know that two people aren't talking, two people have grudges or things of that sort, that we try to facilitate and bring them together for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us hidayah and tawfiq, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala unite all of our hearts. Ameen. Jazakumullah khairan. I'll turn it back over to Samah.
Jazakallah khairan for that, Sheikh Adwan. Yeah, there's something that we definitely need to remember here at CPSA as we, our family here. We all know each other inside the school, outside of the school, and we have to, want what's best for all of us. So, inshallah, we remember that and use that in our daily lives. So, just reminders for today. Well, first of all, welcome back, everybody. I hope everyone, got the rest that they needed these 4 days. It was definitely well needed. We had a lot of people out sick and not feeling well. And so, inshallah, everybody's back to normal, healthy, and ready to go back to our normal schedules. So for today's events, NHS officers meeting with Ms. Forsyth today in room 518, after school from 3:30 to 4, junior high after school math and science tutoring with Ms. Samina Khan, junior high robotics meeting with Brother Farid. Mock trial is a virtual meeting today at 6, debate meeting with Brother Asim after school in room 411. High school after school math and physics tutoring with Dr. Mansouri, junior high boys basketball practice in the gym in this building today, and then high school girls tryouts from 4 to 6 in the original building today as well. And one thing I wanted to remind for tomorrow for all the 8th and 9th graders, PSET 8-9 exam is tomorrow morning. You are to report to CPSA at 7:30 a.m. to your testing rooms, inshallah. Please make sure you come prepared. You have a good, healthy breakfast, something that's not sugary so you don't crash during the test. Please make sure you're prepared. Have sharpened number 2 pencils, a calculator for the calculator section of the math test. And then, again, you're well rested and have a good night's sleep. And also a reminder for everyone is that the month of November is Native American and Alaskan Heritage Month. Inshallah, we will honor the indigenous and the diverse groups of people who lived on the lands we have today. So inshallah, throughout the month, there'll be announcements. You'll see things around the buildings, inshallah, in regard to that. So jazakumullah khairan everyone for joining us, and have a very blessed day.